Okay, let's see how that goes. Put this at like half of that. Something like that. I really only need to see like that section of it. Make sure I haven't frozen or anything like that. Okay, should be good. Digging. I'm feeling. See if that goes through. I feel like I should increase that text size. I'm gonna do that. Live dashboard, but like it's through OBS, right? Yeah, there's the properties. Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, YouTube live chat CSS. Ah, there we go. Septipus. That's the thing. Okay, that's a little bit better. Cool, cool. Told the landlady my money was spent and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Got that shit. Oh, copyright sounds. Playlists. Let's go with the drum and bass playlist. Yeah. Okay, easy enough. Cool, cool. I feel like I should have a... Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay. Where did I put that stance? There. Nope. Oh, there we go. All right. And so then I'm going to go into Fire Alpaca and start actually drawing some shit. Get that a little bit. There we go. It's actually got all my information up here. And then I the add. Oh, it's interesting. I actually get to see the delay. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to reset. Okay, let's go with. Always disable the touch options. Keystroke. That's right. I want Control Z. Tablet. God, it's been so long since I've used this goddamn. Okay, Control Z. I don't really want to B so I can get back to brush. I know I want that one as Control Y. Okay, cool. So I've got my. And now I just need to set it so that. All right, I almost forgot. Account preferences, pen. That's right, I want it mapped just to. Yeah, I just want it mapped to the main monitor. Did it work? Nope, wrong side. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I don't want anything like too like fancy. I feel like what I want to do is have the river that they're on. Or the river that they're like walking up. Should be like going this way. This looks really shitty. Oh god, maybe I should just stick with black and white. Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. So that's like, because they're coming up from like a riverbed. It's a dead riverbed. So there's no water there. So let's imagine like back in this like city's heyday where, oh, do I have the stream titled properly? Yeah, I do. Okay. So like this village back in its heyday was probably like, I mean, I think I've already determined that it was like a milling village as well as, I'm gonna guess maybe later on they found the fact that there was nearby iron, or maybe do I even, yeah, no, I definitely want that nearby. So what I want to do then is Eh. Yeah, curve. Okay, so I choose where the vertex is. Okay. Oh, I can undo that like while I'm in the thing. All right. Oh, I need. There we go. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. So I don't know like how to start this is the problem. Maybe if I don't start with like something like kind of amorphous. Like if the I'm kind of going really basic. Like the mill is here. That's going to be powering the mill. If I remember, like there was a mill in like Riverwood and Skyrim, so I kind of think I know what I'm looking at. But it's like it's the turbine attached to where the saw would be. Turbine's being powered from the water, of course, which means the river would have to come through here. So we can focus on that later. I'm gonna guess like, if not right next to like, this would probably kind of be out of the way so they could have like some storage space. You got the mill here. Probably got like storage here, and it's probably like fenced off. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking like I'm on too small of a scale here. Maybe if I like brain zoom it out. If the river goes like this, or at least if it used to go like that, then the mill could be right there. It would have all of this space to like store shit, you know? Like this would be like where it starts it, and this is where it loads up, and this is like that would be the mill. There we go. So like, okay, so maybe I'm on a bit of a bigger scale here now. So if we've got the mill there, it could be like fenced off. Actually, that would probably be like maybe a little bit scooted over. Let's collect this. Move it like over this way. Yeah, no, that'd be a little bit better. So gotta get this shit out of here. That was just for me. I feel like there was a way to do this before, and I just forgot what it was. To like have the background be like the background's transparent, but I can still like but I can still like use the eraser. Oh, hey cat. I'm using Fire Alpaca to draw. It's free and it's not terrible, especially for like just casual purposes. I use it for a lot of basic image editing. It doesn't have a lot of snappiness to it. It's not like it doesn't have like it doesn't like snap objects to each other like a program like Paint.net might. Like Paint.net is really good for really basic image editing, just for like really good like cropping and shit. But this allows me to have a little bit of like freehand. I have considered like pirating some more expensive programs. Like I think I actually have Psy already cracked on my computer, but I haven't like used Psy that much, and I'm not confident in using it, and I don't actually think it works with my I don't think it works with my I don't think it works with my tablet. So it's all right. Shit works. Uh, Illustrator? Oh, like Photoshop? I don't know. I haven't like, I ain't got room for it. I mean, yeah, if you're just like trying to unload space, I guess. um, anyway, so like I got the mill here. Let's say there's like a gravel road, maybe. There's my brown. I mean, I don't think that's how programs work. I don't think it's just like a thing that you can give to me. It's not like a fucking disc. Like this is like a really I'm imagining like a really small town. So like you got the mill. Dude doesn't live there because like now it's like just meant for like cutting shit. But he probably lives like right here. I gotta imagine there's like general store. General store. Um, you know what? If this are like how we're actually set up, let's say like there general store right across, maybe like a house up here. Actually, let's move the general store. Ah, yes, this beautiful creation that I could never replicate otherwise. the general store here. So then, if I've got, because I had already like described like a like almost like church-esque building, like kind of peering over the hills. So if this is like in the middle of the like a small valley, yeah, because this would like come down here. Um, yeah, like I'm imagining a deeper river almost. Definitely thicker than this. This is like almost like brook level. Like this is like a creek. This isn't like a river. So let's get rid of this. Just say it's bigger now. It's bigger. Nope. See, now I think I'm still on like a too small scale. But I don't know like how to draw terrain at all. Like at all. Like I'm literally just like putting shapes on a thing. So like I'm imagining like encounters, right? And they're gonna have to like I want them to like have to wade through a couple houses like a couple like rows of houses. I gotta imagine there's like maybe a couple dozen people who lived here prior. Right now I have 3 houses, 4 houses. It's enough people like a general store can work. So like there are probably like farms, maybe like out here. Maybe like there are farms out that way. I don't know. But see that's the problem. Like I'm picturing like something out of Skyrim or fuck, I don't even know. But that's not like exactly like Skyrim did a great job of like creating the feeling of like a quote unquote like filled world, but it didn't feel like a whole world because there was a lot of like unclaimed land that could have very easily been farmed on a much larger scale that like was how people farmed. The problem with Skyrim was like there just like weren't enough people in it. And given that this is like a basically newly colonized space, there's going to be a lot of people here, I feel like, setting up like bigger farms. So let's say like this is like animal pen right here. If I just like scaled this all down, yeah, can I like just like effectively like zoom out? Well, I've done like no layer work. Oops. Oh well. Oh, maybe I should map some of my buttons to zoom. That might be handy. Oh, that's weird. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm a little bit more zoomed out now. I can extend the riverbed. Just extend the riverbed. All right. Oh, you changed your yay. Cool, cool. All right. So like if I like stole this color back, well, let's get a soft reset. Like okay, so I've got that. Say that goes off to some even the geography of the area, that could very well just like go off to like more farmhouses and whatnot. People who like farm livestock, and this one, and the road that just goes north just goes towards the cap. I mean, I want to take another look at like what does my map of the area look like? I forget. They are currently in... Right. So north would go to Brew. Yeah. Okay. So up north is Brew. Brew being one of the three big town cities in the country. I got to imagine. I got to imagine Brew is like the most recently properly established. But I don't want to think too much about that. Like the northward road goes to Brew. The westward road goes. I'm gotta mean more farmland. They're coming from the south, so I'm just gonna say they intermittently pass by some townhouses, people who maybe do woodworking. Because like, what are you gonna get out of a mill? A mill can honestly just have a family. So what's the reason to build around that? Let's say westward is like the mine and a bunch of houses for people who worked at that mine. Would make sense. Because yeah, that actually makes some sense. Okay. So I need to definitely have though the actual like mine on the map. Hello, ramen lover. I don't know who the fuck you is. You're probably someone from the Discord. Look, man, I empathize with your love of ramen. I'm probably going to be eating ramen for dinner tonight. But either like, I mean, you could be. Hold on, like, has anybody from the Discord even like responded to the post? Because like, if I'm just gonna check it on my phone. Get online, you heckin' nerd from Aaron. About 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's a Kenny. Okay, cool. Oh, God. Okay, so... Okay, this song fucking sucks. We're done with this now. Goodbye. See, this is more chill. Like, give me just, like, fun snares and shit. Like, I'm fine with that. Just a bunch of houses that way. Probably one right here. One right there. So, like, I'm trying to, like, design a town for... Yeah, it's a watermill, exactly. So, like, I'm having the church right across from it, both for, like, later on symbolism. Oh, yeah, you right. You fucking right. Well, no, it's not like... Okay, so, No, it's not a mill for. I guess I should. It's not for grain. I should not call it a mill. I keep thinking like windmill. But windmills were also used to power wood uh, wood processing. So like if they needed like logs and shit, and uh, and so like this is where like as they got chopped, they got like bundled here and like brought in here and just kind of like that way. Um, but no, not for grain. Although I guess at that point, nah, because I'm thinking about like the area. It's very like middle of the U.S. ish in like kind of rolling and foresty. Okay, I guess so. Eastern U.S. Um, kind of rolling and foresty, but not a lot of grain out in like New England, right? If I remember correctly, it was more like specific plants that got farmed, and I gotta imagine that's kind of what it's like here. A lot of livestock farming too, and so like, oh, back to that. Put like a oh, I need my black ink, dummy. So like maybe like a livestock farm here for like pigs and shit. Maybe he's got like a couple other things, but most like the people that live here for like the reason that a town grew, like it started off as just that like log mill, and yeah, log mill. That's a thing. That's a phrase. Ah. So no, not grain mill. Um, but as eventually like they discovered that there was iron nearby, and so like people came here to do that. It's not like they had a shortage of timber mill. Sure. So as they discovered that, it's not like they didn't have the resources to just build a town. So they just kind of did that. And then when they realized that there wasn't like a whole lot sustaining, yes, I know that paper comes from trees, Kenny, leave me alone. All right, so maybe like I need long building. All right, wait, that wouldn't be that big though. And this doesn't like have to be to scale, but maybe I should downsize or upscale this church because I want it to be kind of like a little bit imposing, just for thematic purposes. Because I really dig. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Um, because like eventually there's gonna be like a lot of conflict around the church, and like almost immediately after they like discover what happened to this place. Um, you got the church there. Because I already like indicated that there was like this very tall stone building that was like peeking out over the hill. So yeah, house is this way. Farms house is this way. Farms this way. farming, and just the road kind of continues that way. Farming and road. Well, actually, I would say, like, given the fact that the town's kind of dead, the road's kind of been overgrown. So I'm going to say, like, it only really exists here. And I want this to be, like, a quote-unquote, like, a little more like, dense. So, like... Because I want this to kind of, like, be a more, like, dead town. But, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't want to, like, scale it out anymore. I get the gist of what's going on here. And that's all I really need for my players. They're coming in from this direction. And they're going to have to, like, wade through, like, kind of houses on both sides. Yeah, okay. If they have to wade through houses on, like, both sides of that single road, they're not going to be really able to avoid it, per se. And so they can either then choose to, like, how aggressively do they want to approach given what they're up against. So that makes some sense. All right. Okay. And now that I can, like, do this kind of thing, I can probably, like, do this better in the future, especially, like, it's hard to do this in, like, an open area. It's hard to do this in an open area just because, like, I don't have any mental confines, so I can't, like, I can keep zooming out and keep realizing, oh, I need more. Okay, oh, I need more. I need to, like, layer more on top of this. And at that point, I just have, like, a map of the fucking country, and I don't need that. You know, this is a dead riverbed. This is actually what they're walking up through. So, given everything, yeah, okay, I think I've got enough. I'm gonna give my vocal cords a rest, so I can actually, like, DM it a bit, because cat knows why my throat is fucking ripped to shreds right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through, like, I think this is gonna be like a 3 or 4 hour session. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but I'm so hyped. I really want to do more session prep in the future, but, like, session prep, like, is for when, like, I need, like, specifics down, and they have, like, a couple really cool options coming up, and I'm not sure, like, what they're gonna choose to do with it, because they can either, like, once they're done with this, they can either, like, continue with what they were doing, go and face the new possible, like, oh, look at this great injustice that was done. Do you want to do anything about that? Or B, here is a possible fucking, like, dungeon in front of you. Do you want to go into that? Because I'm going to use the mine for that, because the mine's been sealed up. Because some stuff started crawling out of it. Going to be interesting. I'm excited. We'll talk to y'all later.